And today I wanted to make a video about talking about my sexuality. Something I don't talk about to a lot of people because some people already know, and some people just, I don't want to fucking talk about it to them because they wouldn't completely understand. And yeah. But I wanted to get what I am and my sexuality out there in the open, so if someone in my own life watches this video, they'll know, and they'll maybe somewhat understand what I am, what my sexuality is, whatever, and maybe come to understand it a little bit, and not think I'm such a freak or anything if they find out another way. So yeah, I want to start out this saying, for most of my younger years growing up, I thought I was straight, completely 100% heterosexual, and I didn't have no, well, I didn't think anything else. I was completely 100%. The only thing I knew about, other sexualities was being gay, and that's about it. Liking guys liking guys and girls liking girls, and that's about all I knew. And in reality, I more knew about the guys liking guys thing because it was more of an insult than it was, accepted. It was like, people called you gay to make fun of you, and that's really what I knew about. I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. And that's all I really knew. But then, as I grew up, I started, having feelings and thoughts about other boys. Oh, they're kind of cute. They're kind of attractive. But then I still found, females attractive as well, and females cute, and girls cute, and everything as well. And I was thinking, what the hell does this even mean? What am I exactly? But I kept it to all these thoughts and shit to myself because I knew if someone found out, oh, I found guys attractive, or I found guys cute, or whatever, I found other guys cute, I'd get made fun of and get called gay and shit, and I didn't want that, so I kept it to myself. All these years I kept it to myself, not saying that much of anything to anybody about these thoughts, or I did say anything to anybody about these kind of thoughts or feelings or anything. And it wasn't until way later in my life that until it started being more acceptable and more accepted, more generally accepted to be gay or even anything else. And I started learning more and more about different other sexualities. I learned about bisexuality first, and mainly because of a certain friend on Facebook who came out as bi. And I thought, maybe that's what I am. Maybe that's why I feel the way I feel. I feel, strong feelings for guys and, strong feelings for girls. I know I find girls attractive and guys attractive. I'm like, maybe that's what I am. And I thought, this makes more sense. And I just heard a fucking cat. I don't know if that'll be on the video, but just heard a cat outside. But yeah, I thought, maybe that's what I am. So I more thought about it. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's what I am. So I fucking came out as bi on Facebook because I was kind of inspired by this certain friend to come out as bi because I thought, and also it felt like that's what I was. And I'm like, this makes more sense. But yeah. And then, as time grew on, I got older and older. I started learning more and more and more about different sexualities, different kinds of people, etc. I started realizing maybe being bisexual wasn't what I am. And I learned about because I wasn't just attracted to guys, I wasn't just attracted to girls. And I started learning more. Like I said, I learned more and more about different kinds of people. I learned about that there's, people that are both. There's people that, find the line between both genders, or both binary genders, I should say. And there's people that are non-binary and, are neither or nothing, what I mean. They're no gender, and there's people that are other things as well. And I was thinking, I find I'm attracted to those kind of people too. I'm like, maybe I'm something else. And that's when I learned about pansexuality, and I thought, and pansexuality, as if you don't know by now, if anybody doesn't know by now, is when you're attracted to a person sexually or otherwise, regardless of gender. At least that's my personal definition of it. And I thought, that's what I am. I'm pansexual. And for the longest time, and I feel like I still am pansexual. And I felt, that's me. It feels more better than bi. But I still never came out fully as pansexual or anything. A couple people in my life fucking know, and my online friends actually, more online friends know that I'm pansexual than my real life people in my life. A couple, like my mom, might know a little bit, but she respects it and she loves me regardless. Even if she doesn't fully understand, she still loves me. And I think one of my sisters knows, even though she might not fully get it, she knows, and at least I hope she understands and loves me as well. But that's another fucking story. And I was thinking, this seems more me. I'm attracted to guys. I'm attracted to girls. I'm attracted to people between that. I'm also attracted to the female people and female to male people. Transgendered people. And I'm attracted to non-binary people and other gender identities. I'm like, and I found them attractive. I'm like, this is what I am. This makes more sense. And then another part of this whole sexuality thing is something I recently kind of discovered thanks to a certain online friend. Oops, hope I was on frame. And I found out about demisexuality because she was demisexual and she was talking to me about it. And if no one knows what demisexual, because that's more of an unknown thing, even though it should be more normal or normalized now, because it's basically what people really fucking should be. And is you're only sexually attracted to someone you develop, someone of any gender, whatever, that you develop an emotional connection and or strong bond with. That's what demisexual is. And I thought, that sounds like me too. So that sounds like something, because as I put pansexual as like a close connection as well. I noticed I said that as well. And I thought, that's a word for it too. So maybe I'm both of these. I never talked to anybody about the demisexual one, but maybe I'm both of these. Maybe I'm pansexual and maybe I'm demisexual. So I'm PanDem. I'm pandemic. I'm kidding. I'm not pandemic. I'm not going to make a joke about that. But I'm PanDem or pansexual and demisexual, or just demisexual pansexual tendencies or pansexual demisexual tendencies. I'm both at the same time. So that's really it. I'm PanDem. And that's it. That's my sexuality, or my personal, sexual identity, or whatever you want to call it. And that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I'm PanDem. I'm a guy, or a ambinic individual. I don't know if I always say I'm a guy because it's more what I was born with, but now that I came out with the whole gender identity thing, and now I realize that about myself. Yeah, I'm an ambinic PanDem individual, human being. Nice to meet you. I'm Dan. Daniel, or whatever. I'm not saying my last name. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about. I'll catch anybody who ever watches this video later.